bunch of...
Yeah, buy one candle.
The deal is, the reason...
I'm not lying, I'm just
So
telling
you
you.
had an employee, so then, therefore there had to be a monitor.
Yes,
So almost all the revenue went to pay the monitor.
right,
See, was the deal. So, anyway,
yeah.
okay, it was a special
Is
deal
this
then.
from August? All of these rentals were from August? Just August? Am I reading that right?
It
Yeah.
says it on there, yes.
Yeah, the
I
last,
see one that was rented, I'll look back.
We have crazy, some months it's terrible, there's a whole lot, and other months there's none or one.
Interesting.
okay. I don't have anything else. Yeah.
Anybody got anything?
Not on that one.
Okay, anyone else correspondence, council members' questions, comments, and announcements? Well, let's start over here. Steve, you got anything?
No.
Leon, you got anything?
I have been renamed.
I saw, I read that somewhere, I thought he was talking about.
And I wear that name proud.
That's right.
I've always been his daughter's name.
That was hilarious. I do, actually. I need to say this because my son's car blew up, basically, in front of my house. And he almost died, and I was so sad because that was very terrifying for me because, and the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I'm telling you, and I think Greg Stockton is the one that told me a long time ago that I need to have a landline, and now I know why. Because when I called 911, I was rerouted 3 times before I actually got River Oaks, and I kept saying, I need River Oaks, you know, and they kept saying, well, what's the problem, what's the address, and I'm thinking, you guys, my son, his car is on fire, and I thought the trees were going to catch on fire, and it was going to be a huge disaster. So, anyways, your police officer showed up and was very calming. He calmed me down a little bit, because, you know, that's my son, and the car was in flames, so, and all the citizens around there, they came and comforted me a little bit. So the fire department was amazing. They got there and they did what they had to do and got it out quickly. So
When did this happen?
probably about, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago.
ago.
About 3 weeks ago, yeah. And it's been a huge nightmare. And so there's a burnt car sitting in front of my house, and yes, it got ticketed already. But that's okay, because you know what? It is. I tell my son, you need to get rid of it. Every time I leave my house, I remember that I almost lost you, so I don't want to see that every day. So get rid of it. So do something. Tell your insurance to hurry up. But, you know, we're on insurance time, so, you know, I can't make them hurry. So I told my son, well, we need to hurry up and do something, because you're going to be paying that fine in a minute. So, but I'm super excited about the Christmas parade that has been heavy, heavy, heavy on my heart, because I've been wanting it for a long time.
Is it okay for me to publish now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Leanne, and Brent, and Chief. Thank you guys for everything and making it happen, because it's going to be awesome. It's not going to be as big as we want it, but next year, we're already working on next year, so it's going to be awesome.
All right.
So, thank you guys. That's it.
Okay, I went out last week to visit with Heidi Garcia at the election. They were holding an open house. And spent an hour out there at Heidi, is that how you pronounce his name?
Where at? What
What do we do?
At the Kern County election.
Okay.
Heidi Garcia. He speaks very highly of Marvin. I don't know if that speaks to him. But there is something, though, that he told me, and from what I understand, it's something new, Marvin, is he told me that if the election, a city election, was held now in November, the fee to the city is only $80.
That's right, but there's a problem with it.
Okay.
We adopted it by city charter the way it is, and the state is not too thrilled with wanting to change that. We already called. They said you had to open the door.
Savings of
Yeah.
$15,000, $20,000,
Yeah.
and $80.
You are right. You are right.
But anyway, they were having an open house. They come out. He showed me all the machines, and walked through more than I ever knew about them, how they worked and everything, but he spent probably an hour with me, and he answered every one of my questions, but that was just something that, when I was talking about the expense of why some cities were charged more than others, and he said, that's when he brought up I thought he said the commissioner had changed it, but anyway, he said, well, if y'all had it in November, it would be only $80. I said, first I thought you meant $8,000. He said, no, $80 total, because we already have an election going, so.
We've gotten some unusual election results in November, though.
I just thought that was odd that there's great discrepancy in the price from what we pay and what it would be in November. Anyway.
I'd like to bring this up again in the future, because I don't understand why we have, I mean, yes, the state got upset, but if we can do it, why don't we do it? Just put
You'll have to have a charter election regardless if they'll open the door or not.
And then I don't know why we have to have 2 elections in the first place. I mean, if we're already having stuff in, we'll talk about it later. I had an idea a long time ago, and it does save a lot of money.
We can amend the charter.
We can have a Christmas election.
Yes.
Sure that.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
8:58, thank y'all.
I don't understand the timing of elections when, why some have to be in